Hello everyone, Storm 101 here. Today we'll be taking a look into our next system that'll be coming in later this week here, kind of starting around Thursday. This might be another potential winter storm here, probably going to cross from the Midwest through the Ohio Valley into the Northeast. Now, there's going to be a lot of uncertainties with the system here and this forecast is going to be pretty difficult to do with since we're kind of dealing with different systems here. Also, what to mention here, pretty much the most of the state of Florida is in a wind chill advisory, and yeah, that includes Miami, even Key West as well. They're talking about morning lows tomorrow, the 30s and 40s, so it's gonna be very chilly for those guys down in Florida. But anyways, oh yeah, I do have an announcement towards the end of the video as well. So let's go ahead and get started with the GFS model here. And currently we got a trough digging in into the eastern United States there, bringing in some below average temperatures across Florida there. That has wind chill advisories down there. And high pressure will move out very quickly. Here's our system that we're going to keep an eye on. You can see there's on the leading edge, there's a little bit of freezing rain and snow. Not too big of a deal here. The low pressure system's currently in the Texas Panhandle as 1,007 millibars, which is not really strong at all. But another piece of energy try to comes up behind the system here up in from Canada. Not this one, but there's going to be a little hidden piece of energy could be coming in. I'll show you guys the vorticity or the energy in the upper levels in just a moment. But as you can see here, here's your original low pressure here. Now, I think the GFS is having trouble with snow, what's rain, so pretty much all of this here I would say would be snow in these areas right in here. It's cold enough for snow, obviously. And same thing kind of in this side here as well. We got a little bit of a Boeing ball kind of going on here. So you will have some, so you have the temperatures in place. Now, another low tries to develop off the Appalachian Mountains here. And it kind of transfers to the other one. As you can see here, it just pops up nearby the Appalachian Mountains. And that could be our possible winter storm for the Northeast there. And And again, there is still some uncertainties with that. If we move on to the CMC, however, oh yeah, by the way, I've got news earlier that the CMC or the Canadian model is going to have some major upgrades coming to, which is pretty sweet. So now from the CMC model here, we got quite a bit of snow out there across the plains in the upper Midwest around the Great Lakes. And again, you have your Boeing ball developing there, and your cold air's in place, but then it transfers to the other low pressure system there. And you guys might be saying, well, there's not really much of any uncertainties here. You kind of have to look into the energy here, and the energy can change everything, everything. And I don't think we have it on here. Yeah, this probably, yeah, here it is. Um, So this is CMC model here. So you got your here's your low pressure system over here. You got energy here. You also got a piece of energy up here as well. Now, what do you want for this here to be a big winter storm across the upper Midwest, the Great Lakes region? You will want this to have a closed off, not to be a closed off low, which it is. Look at all this energy we got here. So we got quite a bit of energy in place. Here comes a secondary piece of energy coming behind here. The new piece of energy does develop here. So your other piece of energy will be over here. The original one's over the Ohio River in Ohio, Kentucky, and Indiana. Got another piece of energy still coming on behind it. And then this starts becomes a pretty decent winter storm there. It seems like this piece of energy kind of dies down, but this could be here a pretty quick clipper system here across the Midwest, the Ohio Valley as well. Could get some extra snow out of it. But again, some uncertainty still stands here. I mean, for like people that live in the Ohio Valley Northeast, if you want a big winter storm here, you got to have this system over here stronger than this system right here. What that can do is bring in more moisture, more colder air. So, and there's no worries about cold air. The cold air is gonna be a place. It kind of depends on the moisture here. It's not gonna pick up that much moisture, and you're not gonna get a lot of snow. Another thing is though that this system here might be able to say it's going to be able to stay a little bit stationary, kind of around Indiana, Illinois, Ohio, Kentucky, kind of stay stationary. So you might be able to get a little bit more snowfall for these areas here. But when until it gets to the northeast, you could probably have a decent snow chance there. We'll move on to the GFS here. See its perspective here, and with the GFS here, this piece of energy up here is actually a little bit stronger, and this energy here really starts to get its act together, and when they combine there, as you can see there, it starts to become a pretty good system here. And also your trough is kind of connected from Canada there as well, so it might be and it kind of stays stationary a little bit as it reaches to the Appalachian Mountains, so you might be able to get some extra snowfall for some of these areas right in there. Then it becomes a decent system as it reaches up to around New England. And we should probably switch over to the precipitation from the CMC. And oh wait, I've already shown you guys that already. It's the snowfall. So here, so here's the snowfall here. So you got a decent amount of snow. Kind of, I think this is overdone. In Iowa, in Missouri, I think you're not going to see 8 inches of snow. I think you could probably see about up to 5 inches of snow. And where that second piece of energy kind of comes in across the Ohio Valley, you can see about general 1 to 2 inches of snow, which is not bad. If you go up to the northeast, there's some areas of 10 to 12 inches of snow. It's not too bad either. And these numbers here will vary from time to time here. And since it's still a little bit out, things could change here. I'm not going to make a forecast yet on this system. And I'll say the best chance for having the most snow accumulations will be in probably the interior northeast at this point. Here, probably for like New York State, Pennsylvania, probably New Hampshire, and Vermont, and even Maine as well. But if we do have like an Appalachian runner, probably most of the snow could probably be extended into the lower Ohio Valley as well. I mean, there's just so many uncertainties in here. Well, not really, but there's still some uncertainties. I mean, things could change a lot from now. Here's the European model here. So again, you got your second piece of energy up here, another one here. And you can see there, it becomes a pretty nice bowling ball type of system here. You got another piece of energy here starting to come in there. So there could be a couple of hits of snow for areas like Iowa, Illinois, Missouri, Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, probably even Tennessee as well, into the mid-Atlantic regions from that second piece of energy. Now, if this does kind of combine with this system here, it could become a little bit stronger here. You can, I don't know why it's doing that, but you can get more moisture kind of kick in and probably able to get some more snow for some of these areas in here. And it's something I really want. I mean, I haven't had a big snowstorm in a long time, in years. I haven't seen one yet. And this might be the one, but we'll see about that. Let's change this over to your total snow accumulations here from the European model. As you can see here, it really kind of skips Ohio and Kentucky there. There's some areas seeing about 3 inches of snow, but I think these areas here could all see some snow. For these areas in here, you can see here again. I don't think you won't see this much snow, about 10 inches. I don't really see it happening. But in the northeast, probably around the Great Lakes region, I could see that. And I'm just not really 100% sure what the snowfall forecast is really going to look like. That's what I kind of really mean by some absurdities with it. I mean, a lot of things could change from now till then. And I do have some disagreements from the European model there. If I could find it, there it is. So here you go. Here's your system there. It looks like it becomes a little bit stronger as it reaches to the Ohio Valley, then kind of switches over. So you see there's a pretty heavy band of even some nasty ice there for like portions of West Virginia, even up into Maryland and Pennsylvania as well. There could be some nasty ice there. And some heavy band of snow on the north side of it as well. So you could definitely see a good amount of snow there. And that's all we really got to say about the system here. I'll probably definitely have an update if there's any major changes to it. At this point here, I'm not going to make a forecast on this here because it's going to be pretty difficult. And there's that other piece of energy coming behind it. Got some snow, a little bit of mix of rain there as well. So there could be a little bit of a two-punch systems right in this area here. But the second one is going to be very weak. So you might still able to get some extra snow out of that secondary system there. But anyways, guys, this is pretty much it from this system here. I want to move on to some announcements. And like I said earlier, the Canadian model, which is the CMC here, I said that this earlier, but it's going to get a major upgrade. What I heard it from Direct Weather on Twitter, saying there's going to be a major upgrade, which there's good news for the CMC's model. Um, At least, hopefully, it'll be better. The GFS upgrade did not really have too much of an effect, really. But it does need an upgrade, the CMC does. And also, uh, there's a new series I wanted to do for a long time. I do have a poll on Twitter about this. So far, you guys said yes. And I'm right now having a couple of issues of where the video ends randomly. And I think it's just my hotkeys, which I just changed them. There's a game called Storm Chasers, and it is weather related. This is a game where you chase tornadoes. You could take photos of it. You could put probes right in front of a tornado. There's no TIV or Dominator or anything like that for vehicles. I wish there were. And it's a pretty cool game. You can also beat the tornado as well, which is even cooler there as well. Hopefully the game can have more updates. It's currently early access, and I've already seen some bugs already in the game, so expect that to happen. And again, like I said, the issues I'm having, I tried it a couple days ago, and where the video randomly ends somewhere in the middle of the video. And what I wanted to do first on Storm Chasers is there's 8 missions, then you can go to free roaming, and mission 8 will be fun. Same thing for mission 7. Same thing for mission 4. So there's a total of 8 missions. We'll do the first 4 missions on the first episode. Hopefully you guys will enjoy those videos there. Expect a video of that after this one. And that's kind of the announcements I've got. So for overall, the pattern here looks to be Uh, not too really active here. That could be a severe weather setup right there, possibly. Especially kind of around that point there, you can see some supercells possibly there. But that's too far out. That's about 215 hours out. So we won't talk about that system. But anyways, guys, this is Arco for guys today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this little update. If y'all did like this video, hit that like button. If you really do like my channel, hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so you never miss an upload. If y'all guys got questions about this, you put in the comment section down below. Answer you guys questions. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.